I received this DM this week, and so I figured it's probably time to show you my brow routine. I begin with the Surratt Expressioniste Brow Pomade. It has a somewhat milky appearance, but it sets completely clear. I would say it has a pretty high viscosity, and it sets pretty quickly to hold the brows into shape. I then brush them up and use a spoolie to shape the top edge and make it really neat. So you can see very clearly my faded microblading here. And again on the other side. The reason I haven't had this removed is because it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me at all. Now I clean off any residual product on the area where I am going to put my brow pen. I'm using the NYX Lift and Snatch, and I have decided that this is the best pen for brows because you can get a thick line or a thin line, and then I start to fill them in. This probably looks time consuming and laborious, but I just love it. I really enjoy doing it. It probably takes me about 3 minutes per brow, so it's really not that time consuming once you know what you're doing. I'm constantly checking in the mirror and only filling in where there are gaps, rather than just doing the whole brow for the sake of it. Most of my lines go upwards and outwards towards the hairline, and then there's a few that just go through the middle. So let's have a look at a couple of other things that can help you. Stabilize your grip. Lean on your knee and then lean your moving arm onto your cheek and only use your fingers to create the brow strokes. Practice using just the very tip of the brush to create thin and slightly thicker lines to get the brows looking as natural as you can. This is a great technique that you can use whether you have slightly gappy brows, absolutely no brows at all, or like me, you have old faded microblading that you couldn't give two shits about. In case you're wondering about whether I would get them microbladed again, I would. It's just not a priority because I'm so good at doing this. Final step. Now, I am bald in those areas where the microblading is because I plucked them all out in the 90s. If you also have bald gaps, then you might want to do this. Set them with a little bit of loose powder to take away the shine. Ta-da! Brows complete.